Shalom, guys. Peace to you. I hope that you are doing well today and finding yourself in peace and all that kind of stuff, and got your eyes on the Most High God, who's the only one who can give us peace. I welcome you in. Those of you who are brand new, I'm not a religious channel, but I am very spiritual, and obviously you're spiritual. Everybody's spiritual. It just depends on what side of the spirituality you're on. If you're upright for the truth, and if you're not, you're not, I guess. And I look at a lot of crime and stuff like that. My channel does incorporate the scripture. It's found in the tarot, and it's written upon my heart. I won't speak no more, no less than the word of the Most High God. Jehovah Elohim is to be revered on this channel, and everything is dedicated to him. And he corrects us here, rebukes us here. He gives sharp words here, because we're focusing on judgment and energies of demonic entities that are infiltrated in people that are trying to operate in this realm as crazy. And there's a lot of crazy in the earth realm. And look, everybody's falling down, and I always say it. Everybody's falling down sometime in their life. You just have to make a decision that you want to get up and make it right. If righteousness is in you, you will look in the mirror and you will make it right. And if it's not, then you'll keep being crazy and hurtful and trying to go prey upon people's life and being murderous and hateful and stuff like that. I'm ready to contend against that stuff. The Most High allows me to feel that energy, and I'll roar right into the face of it. You may not understand what that is that's going on this channel. If the Most High is moving upon me to just get right up in the face of it, because I'm not afraid to stick my finger in the face of stupid energy. And so if you like to be stupid, you won't like me, okay? You just won't. And I'm dealing with crime. I'm dealing with criminals. I'm dealing with people who are oppressing on purpose. And God has a lot to say about that nonsense. And these people, they got hell to pay with God. They really do, especially if you belong to the Most High God. He gives us promises. You know, it's like when you go and purchase insurance, you got certain things that are rightfully yours to use off that insurance if something takes place with you. It's exactly the same thing with the Most High God. He is our insurance. And something takes place around a matter, we have a right to use our insurance from God to come and protect and to do whatever he's got to do to fight against the situation there. And, you know, a lot of people get really upset because you take your rightful place with the Most High God in the things that he says, I give this to you to use in situations. People want to rise up against you, then I tell you that you have a right to condemn their tongues. We have a right to condemn tongues that want to come up against us and be crazy, folks. And people don't understand that. They be like, who do you think you are? Well, I'm telling you who I am. I have insurance with God. He's a shield around about me, and he gives me a heritage, okay? And I know who I am in the earth realm because I asked God, who am I? Like, literally, who am I in the earth realm? And he said, let me show you. And he showed me exactly who I am, and I'm humbled by it. And he showed me by scripture and by things in my own life that all my life I've just had certain things that have taken place, and he was there all along. And it made my relationship with God even more stable. Even through the falling, I've fallen several times in my life. I'm 53 years old, been there, done that. I've got a few t-shirts like a lot of you all can also testify. And God's faithful. We are in covenant with our God. And if you're not, then you're on the outside and you're the crazy trying to do some stupid because you can't you're jealous of people who want to be upright and walk by the ways of God. And that's exactly what it is. These are people who are jealous of your covenant with God, and they won't come in. They won't accept uprightness because they can't, because they're demon infiltrated karmics. There is a people in the earth that have no understanding whatsoever. And we know what understanding is. The Most High said that the beginning of wisdom is to fear him, and understanding is to leave evil. These are the people that won't leave it. They can't leave it. They're the seed of Satan itself. Okay, we know the snakes exist in the earth because God tells us so. We have the right to stomp the head of the serpent. So, I take my rightful place and I get up in here and I roar. And sometimes that's hard for people to hear, but it's a job that the Most High told me to do. And I got to do what he tells me to do, whether people understand it or not, folks. You're going to take it up with God. You're going to have to do what he tells you to do, and I got to do what I got to do. And uproot out of the garden weeds. And that's exactly, we're in the harvest right now, and he's binding that type of energy up and burning them, because we're here at the new age. And he said at the end of the age, that in the beginning of the new one, that stuff would be going on. And that's why it's very intense right now in the world. And we ain't of the world. We're of the heavenly realm, and we walk in this world from that heavenly realm. A lot of people are in the 3D, we in the 5D, and that's why this is going on. That's why the crazy is going on. And I just don't have time for crazy and trolls and stuff like that. If you can hear, then you're going to hear, and you're going to take heed, and you're going to prove that you have some type of righteousness in you, and then you're going to find the Father, and you're going to have all those benefits that we have. We're supposed to, his people have a job to bring people in, to get them saved, to get them snatched out of that nonsense. And either you will turn from it or you can't, or you're going to burn in the end, and you will, in any way, shape, or form, that God will turn a hot oven on you. And anyway, we got people that really have problems oppressing people and stuff like that, but God will rescue his own out of that nonsense. It's a hard road to have to walk in the truth, because the truth is sharp. It's a sword. It's not a fluffy thing at all. And yet he tells us to buy the truth and don't sell it for nothing. And so it cuts away a lot of things, and it doesn't allow for the road for you to be on to be broad and anything goes. That ain't the road of God. His road is the road of truth, and it's very narrow, and it doesn't have room for a lot of nonsense. It doesn't have room for any nonsense, period. It'll cut it away. And you have to learn how to walk that way in the truth. You're going against the grain of the world here. And it's not very attractive to a lot of people, but it's glorious, actually, when you're in it, regardless of the hardship that it's putting you through. It's actually getting us ready to graduate, to go into the other realm. And we live forever. They don't. We live forever, and they don't, folks. So anyway, I just want to say, those of you who, I don't ever have my comments on my channel, because I used to have my comments on, and all I ever got was a bunch of trolls. And so I just want you to know, that's why it's turned off on this channel. I have to feel energy. The Most High allows me to feel energy. They call it an empath. I don't know. But God allows me to pick up energy, and it's just too hard. I can't deal with it. It's better for me just to cut that stuff off. And so it's not that I'm not trying to be personable here on this channel. It's I can't deal with trolls. And last time I opened it up, I had beautiful comments from you all, and I responded back to you, and you all have no idea how that touched my heart, because I don't have anybody to talk to. And I do miss having that. And so there was a couple of trolls that were on there, and they got removed and addressed, because I'll be ready to contend against trolls. I can't deal with you. I just can't. You're a lost cause to me, just to be that way. You're just a lost cause. Okay, you're of the devil, and you don't understand what you're doing. It's crazy. But anyway, those of you who did comment that day that I did have it open, you blessed me. It brought tears to my eyes to know that there are people out there that care. And I appreciate you all. All right, enough of that. Let's see what the Most High God, Jehovah, wants to bring out. Jehovah, I appreciate you so very much. Just come on in here and just begin to speak to the collective. What do we need to know? What's around people? What do we need to stand in the gap for others for that are going through some hard times, from people that want to be crazy? We have the sun. This is positive. That's good. That's good. It says happy outcome. It says brilliant new ideas. It says that leads to success and to have confidence. It says have confidence in yourself, but that's not just being puffed up in yourself. We have confidence in God that's inside of us. We live and we move and we breathe and we have our being because of the Most High. He is a shield around about it. He's a sun and a shield. There's an angel in the sun, and this is Archangel Uriel is here. Thank you for the angels, Jehovah, that are here to help us. We have the Fool, the Magician, we have the Star, and the High Priestess. We have the Heavens coming out really, really big, in a really big way. And something could be very much be known today in your world, and whatever it is that you all are dealing with here. Let me put these up here. I think they'll all... So the Fool is here, and we knew that the Fool was going to be here today for the next 24 hours, and somebody was trying to return. There are secrets out here around some stuff, and there are messages here at the bottom of the deck with the Page of Wands. It says outgoing, creative, confident, but mischievous if it's in the negative. We do have a Fool in the mix, or obviously the Most High said there's going to be a positive outcome here. And so regardless who's sick, who's got some stupid around them, God is our shield, right? This is, you could be dealing with your kids today, those of you who have kids and stuff like that. Let's see. There's something known or something being exposed, or somebody laying down a new foundation here and manifesting some things out here, using your intuition, showing itself out here. Something's guided today in a really big way. Show me this Fool. Why is this Fool here? The Eight of Swords. So it's known somebody's in their mind. That's stuck energy, maybe around your marriage or around some celebrating event here, attached to something going on. If this is a clean slate, then this is a clean slate. This also showing a prison house. And those of you who are in that same predicament that I am in because of foolish people doing some nonsense out here to your life, that's here as well. But the Ace of Cups is here. This is about being receptive. Again, we see something positive that's actually going to take place. We definitely have something new happening, and it is definitely guided here with the Star here. Show me the Magician here. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. I'll just pull them up this way. This has been a bad betrayal here. This is about taking those swords out. There are messages here. And for some people, you got this strife around some nonsense. Okay, we got jealousy that came out yesterday. And somebody, I think it was the Earth reading, the words came out and said, I'm so jealous over you. But it's crazy. And you are dealing with the nutso. And something is mischievous out here with this Page. They ain't going to get away with some stuff out here. Making choices is out here around laying this new foundation. The Most High says if we don't lay our foundation in truth, folks, you'll only get it so far and it's going to just falter. Just like that. And something out here is either being fixed in all uprightness or there's strife around it. It'll go either way. What's hidden here? We got the outcome. It was the first card out. What's hidden is love, or maybe a pregnancy, or being some type of being receptive here around something. Somebody's waiting. The King of Wands is here. If he's upright, he's a very spiritual individual. He's very passionate. He will get up, take action. He's very managed there. There have been investments, and somebody may be acting like I don't know what those investments are, or whatever. I don't know anything about this love, or I don't know anything about this baby, or whatever that is for some people. Why is this Two of Swords here, Most High? That's what's hidden. This individual is hidden here. Why is that Two of Swords here? There's death here at the bottom. There are secrets here. Why is what's the Two of Swords here for? It's a stalemate energy. The Queen of Wands is here. It's a match type of energy. The Seven of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody may be act like they don't know about a choice that had been made at work, and that was really, really heavy last night. Those of you who are dealing with that work situation, this go back to the head of something here. Okay, so we have literally somebody's father is Abba is here, but this is the Aleph head. This is that somebody leads something. So if these two people did something at work, or this person did, or if this is also the same person, it could be, because we only have one of the other in the deck. There was some type of an adultery that was here at work, folks, somewhere. It was really, really being highlighted yesterday for some of you all. And somebody acts like they don't know about this individual here, or whatever got played at work. Not everybody had an affair, but there is some type of somebody was receptive to something here because there was an investment here with this King of Wands energy. Okay, so again, if that's still the same person, or it's 2 people or 3 people were involved in something, or there's a match for some of you all, and there was a marriage and there was somebody in between it. There's consequences, and somebody acts like they don't know something, because the 2 of Swords is, I'm gonna pretend. Well, there is something going on though at work, or somebody's fixing to lose their job. If somebody thinks they're coming back in today, or thinking about coming tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. A lot of people go back to work on Monday, but whatever that is, there was player here attached to something. Give us some more words here, or some more information here. And whatever this is about entirely, it's caused this stuck energy that it's known about. This is known information. The star and the Fool is their motto is I know, I will, I communicate. And this energy goes back to analyzing and believing things. It's the axis here with that energy. Somebody does know the information. But the Most High said whatever somebody's trying to possibly do in some mischievous nonsense out here, in a work matter or with your home, something's going to be bright about a situation if you do what's right. There's choices being made out here, and that's got a consequence to it. They put somebody here in this matter as well, because there were investments around money and stuff. So there's the Lover card. The Lover is an adultery card. If it's not an adultery for you, it is a card of just somebody special, and the jealous parties around your special person. Whoever the special person is. Just could be a family member that's gotten hurt out of something, just to be real general with the energy. It could be somebody who plays guitar or music or something like that. I always just bring it out with this as well. That would just be very specific for some people. We do have the Star here. Somebody's known out here for some cases. And this is signing something. Somebody's signing something for stardom. And for some people, that stuff was wrong, what you did on somebody else's work. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm the one reading the cards, and I know my story. Show me more information. The crying. This is about learning out of some type of an experience. And that's great if you'll get up and you'll make something right. And you'll force something to be bright for the person it should be bright for. Really, really should. We have a spiritual person here as well. Or just being spiritual. This is a spiritual judgment card. We definitely have spiritual people here within something that's taking place out here. But if you're just going to play somebody today and you're jealous and you got mischievous stuff, the Most High is still showing a forcing is going to take place, regardless how strifeful your nonsense is going to continue to be. If you're eating this vomit all the time with the Fool, what else should I bring out here? There's a harmonious change for some type of a journey out here. And then there is somebody that definitely is showing up in some type of a leadership. This is your parents are here, your boss is here, a teacher is here, a property owner, a real estate person could be here with that card as well. What do you want to bring out in wording you'll hold up that we need to be aware of so we can get this positive outcome, so we can resist nonsense from the trolls? So, police work investigation, FBI is coming out. So, somebody's under an investigation, or they work for the FBI and they did something out here, then they did. Some people, your spouse may be going to jail for whatever this was as well, possibly. Sleeping with the enemy. Okay, it shows so. Right there. Somebody's sleeping with the enemy. Going home, and there's an enemy around, folks. They're a fool. Somebody is backstabbing stuff out here. Or they already did it and something's already came out of the matter as well, and somebody got gel upon them with that. All right, I'll read that last. Somebody needs to accept help. Well, some people do need to accept help, folks. If somebody just crying, whatever, somebody just constantly has come out on the channel that they're trying to fix something out of a mischievous thing, and they ain't ever going to get fixed out of another mischievous thing. God's word's never going to return void. You're going to have to accept what this is, man. You're going to have to accept it. But if you can't, you're just an outright demon, and there's no hope for you. There's just absolutely never going to be any hope for you. You're going to go to the grave in such a freakish way for being that way. But anyway, if you don't have anything of God in you, you will never accept nothing. That's the truth. Somebody's been knocking on somebody else's fruit tree to get their stuff to come out. And yes, and they did it on purpose. And I know what that feels like. It's a bunch of crap. The money ain't yours. Somebody in leadership needs to come and give me some provision, by the way, on the things that are rightfully mine. I need shelter, because I'm gonna have to go back down and pay, and I have $3 to my name now. So there is something around some type of somebody's breast is out here. Okay. It just goes back to sexual things that have been out here around some stuff. There's counsel and getting advice out here. There's a rebel out here. It's right there. We just don't care about the person. Despair, anger, circumstances that test somebody's patience is out here. Look, these two people are not in the upright, and this person's out of control as well. They are hothead. Oh my God. We got a fool. Anger rests in the bosom of a fool. Something foolish has happened. Somebody's caught up in some nonsense, and you're never going to get out of it. Just blowing up all the time. If you can't face something and get set free, I don't know. There was big caution around yesterday's reading in a really big way. The person's dangerous. Jehovah says that somebody's going to return what's ours. Okay, well, thank you, Jehovah. I expect to get up on this channel then, Jehovah, today and say some stuff has come to my hands for me to live. Something about you are loved. Throw, fear, river, throwing the finger, how to show a direction, how to walk or to live. We just want you to be upright. We just want you to be in the truth. We want you to acknowledge that God exists and He wants the best for you. He don't want you to be playing around doing some nonsense on other people's lives. And if you got a fear of that, something's not right in your mind. A government intelligence is here. We have FBI and police work and investigation energy here. That came out real strong yesterday. I think it was the Earth reading. Somebody is wishing somebody would approach them to talk. Okay, well, for some of you all, if that's the enemy, you might want to watch yourself. For some people, we have tried to talk to government officials and stuff, and they're going to have to be the ones to make the move. A powerful ruler is out here. We just need to trust. And then it says to let no man say when he's being tempted, I'm being tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted. And so if God's in you, and here comes this, hey, little passion, and you say God's in you, and you really are sealed with the Holy Spirit, maybe you've fallen down, you made something right, and whatever's going on, the devil's coming to tempt you. God ain't doing it. God ain't doing it. Okay, you will submit yourself to God, resist the devil, and he'll have to flee from a situation. But somebody may have blamed something on God and said, well, I got tempted of God. And God can't be tempted. He can't do it. If he's in us, then we will be able to resist the wickedness. If you fell down because that stuff was just inside of you. The heart is very deceiving, folks. It really, really is. Let no man say when he is tempted, I'm tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil. Neither tempts he any man. But every man that is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed is drawn away from his own lust and enticed. Then when lust has fully conceived, it brings forth sin. And sin, when it is mature, it brings forth death. If somebody sleeping with the enemy out here, and you're having fun with it, and God says, it tells us that sin is fun for a season. It's not going to last forever for you. I'm sorry, you may not believe that, but we're going to see the word of God perform, because it will not fall down to the ground. Somebody's sleeping with the enemy out here, and if you don't walk away from it after this message, my hands are clean from the warning, and there's death awaiting for you in the end of it. And that's the truth. It's the harsh truth. And for some people, you walked away and you still got the idiot around that's got their emotion, their freaking passion all up in some stuff. They'll die in the end of it. It can only go so far with God. They're still in that sin. They want it. They're crazy. God will make sure that something happens to that person. They will be removed eventually. We have the eye, and this tells you to stay calm. and to reflect, because there is an idiot out here. This is a revenge and malice, and it's because they don't have God in them. They're into witchcraft and stuff like that. For some people, they're full. Somebody's done with a fool. But the Most High saying that there's a positive outcome to this. This is a victory rune. Somebody could have an eyewitness to some stuff, since we've got like an investigation stuff going on out here. The Most High says for us just to trust today, and so we're going to put our trust in the Most High God, and He don't lose the war. This is what come out. Until next time, folks. Shalom to you. Enjoy your day.